Hello students, welcome back to next episode of Mastery in Commerce. In the last video, we had seen the introduction of partnership, which was the video of accountancy. Today, I am starting with the theory of macroeconomics, which is again part of the syllabus of grade 12. The partnership numericals we will be continuing in the next video, which I will soon be uploading. Now let us see what is the difference between micro and macroeconomics. In your grade 11 you have completed with the microeconomics, and I believe that few of you remember what you had learned in the past year. Microeconomics basically deals with the individual concept like demand, individual supply, or we take the aggregate of a country or aggregate of few of the individuals together. It is aggregate at a very small level. But when we talk of macroeconomics, it takes the entire income of the nation, it takes the entire calculation of the nation, and as compared to the other nations of the world. So when you see that microeconomics is on a very small level, while macroeconomics, if you study, it is on a large level. So in this video, we will basically focus on introduction of macroeconomics, which is the first chapter of your macroeconomics book of NCERT. In other authors' book, if you see, the topics may be different for the chapter 1, but first of all, it should be clear to you that what is the purpose of studying this subject. So let us go ahead. First, we will go through the definition of macroeconomics. So here we have the definition of macroeconomics. It is that part of economic theory which studies the behavior of aggregates of the economy as a whole. For example, national income, aggregate output, aggregate consumption, etc. This definition itself tells us that micro and macro both are the part of economic theory. Microeconomics studies it on a smaller level, while macroeconomics again takes everything to the national or international level. So national income, when we calculate, we take into assumption the different factors or the different, we can say the sectors of the economy taken together. Aggregate output means whatever total production has taken place in the entire nation, whatever consumption is done by all the citizens of the country. So we have to focus not only on the income output, we have to also focus on who are considered as the citizens of the country, who are considered as the residents of a country. So these all different aspects we have to take care of when we will be studying macroeconomics. This is the tabular form of the difference between micro and macroeconomics. In exam, when this kind of question comes, they write the difference between micro and macro. I suggest you that please write in this tabular form only, which gives a very good impression to the examiner. Also, you are making it clear on what basis you are writing the difference. So first point, as the meaning I have been telling in the last two slides also, the meaning of microeconomics is it studies the behavior of individual units of an economy, while macroeconomics studies the behavior of aggregates of the economy as a whole. So micro is a small level and macro is a large level. Now second point is tools. What are the tools used in microeconomics? You remember that in the last year you were given demand and supply as the basic topics which were used again and again in the study of microeconomics. So the tools which are used are demand and supply. While now when we move ahead with the syllabus of macroeconomics, we will be studying about aggregate demand and aggregate supply. Aggregate over here means in the sum total of, means when we are taking everything all together. Now third is basic objective. While studying microeconomics, the basic objective was to determine the price of a commodity and factors of production. So you remember in demand and supply also we were studying about price and how demand is related to the price. You all might be remembering that they are inversely related. During the supply also we were studying the relation between price and supply. They are directly related. Also, we were taking into consideration that how much price the factors of production are charging. So, on a very small level. Now, over here, the basic objective of macroeconomics is to determine income and employment level of the economy. Means how much income and employment is being generated when the production is being done. And what is the standard of the economy? Means where does the economy stand when we compare it to the other countries. Now, next point is the degree of aggregation. In microeconomics, there is a limited degree of aggregation. What I told you, that we study about market demand, where few of the individual buyers of the market are added together and we study. If we are studying aggregate supply, then only few of the individual producers we will see that how much they are supplying in the market. But when we study of macroeconomics, it involves the highest degree of aggregation, means everything is on a huge level. We study of the entire economy. Next point we have is the basic assumptions, means what do we assume when we start studying this theory. When we start studying about micro, we assume that all the macro variables will be constant, means we are assuming, because every time economists study about an economy, they have to keep certain factors as assumption in their mind. So it is assumed that all macro variables are constant, such as national income, consumption, saving, etc. constant. They don't keep on changing. Same assumption we have for macro, that all micro variables are same, like decisions of households and firms, prices of individuals, everything is constant. Now, in exam, sometimes the same name is not given to you. They may give you a question, write the difference between price theory and income and employment theory. So you cannot say that it is out of your syllabus. Actually, they are asking you about micro and macroeconomics also. So always I keep on saying that you have to learn the other name of the theory as well. The other name for microeconomics is price theory, because it is basically focused on the study of prices of commodities and factors of production. Now, for macroeconomics, the other name often used is income and employment theory, which is concerned with determination of level of income and employment. Few examples we have to keep in mind. Whenever we write the difference, we have to include the example also in our answer. So, example of microeconomics is individual income, individual output, etc. Then for macroeconomics, the examples are national income and national output. So these examples also you include whenever you are writing in this tabular form. This topic is only based on difference between micro and macro. The rest of the topics I'll be individually bringing in the next videos. If you liked this video, please like, share and subscribe it. If you have any doubt, then you can leave a comment in the comment box. I will try to solve your query. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Bye for now.